Greetings everybody, this is Serpentine451 and welcome to the next part of From Page to Anime, Join the Pack Seiton Academy, where we talk about episode 2 of the anime and chapters 3 through 5 of the manga. Now, the only real difference between these two is, well, character placement and who we meet first. In the manga, we meet Yukari, Miyabi, and Kurumi first. Now, for those of you who don't know, since more than likely I will not be reviewing it for Weeb Warriors, but that's perfectly fine, I'll just say it here. Episode 2 was a good way of doing things, and I will say it here. The major difference is that, of course, we start with basically where we introduce Yukari, the koala. Although I would love it if he said Jin said shitty koala, because that's what he calls her in the manga. Well, he calls everyone shitty, their animal, a lot. But that's beside the point. They actually kept the Shokugeki no Soma panel from the manga and they animated really quick and snappy though, but it was still in there, and I enjoyed that. But what the manga introduces Miyabi, the three-toed sloth, first, and we got to explore her character a bit. And in the anime, we are introduced to Kurumi first. Now, her whole bit is within chapter 5 of the manga, where she is a cat that really enjoyed the group as a whole, and she can't really admit it to herself, well, to the group, because she was Miss Popular, and she uses her purring capabilities to basically subjugate all mammals. She did that to everybody in the cooking club in the manga, but it also affected Miyabi. And that's essentially it between all of these here. I think they also even added the fact that Kurumi, since she was introduced first, she jumped into Miyabi's room where she was more or less introduced in the background. And this is what happened and this leads to Kurumi being the shadow member of the cooking club. But they still kept the fact that koalas and pandas eat pap from their mother's anuses to digest bamboo and eucalyptus for their respective animal species, and the fact that you can tell a cat's emotions depending on their tail placement, because Kurumi was happy with the simple fact, because the simple fact was her tail was standing up upright. That's when you can tell cats are happy. It's very different from dogs, and they kept all the fun animal facts about the different species that were involved, how Rinka was jealous of Kurumi basically encroaching on her turf and whatnot, and how she was licking her paws, well, mostly biting her paws, or hands in this case. But all in all, it's a very quick, snappy compare and contrast, but still pretty prevalent in that sense. But regardless, these 3 chapters of the manga were very solid and introduced the other characters. I really enjoyed that. The next episode of the anime will focus on introducing King, the lion, and his harem of gal lionesses, which is just hysterical to me. And we'll be seeing his story, and I will mention that on top of what happened in the manga and juxtapose it to what happens in the anime. Because with the manga, you can get a lot more stuff. I suggest you read it for yourselves. Was there anything I missed? Because I tend to forget a lot of things. If you've actually been a fan of Weeb Warriors, you tend to notice that I sometimes forget things, and I, of course, correct myself, obviously. But hey, it's all good. Well, join me again next time for next week's Compare and Contrast, where we talk about episode 3 and chapter 5 at least of the manga. No, chapter 6, I'm sorry. I'll catch you guys next time on that one. Oh.